If your business is running meta ads and they're not performing as they used to, then listen up, this is for you. I am talking about the Andromeda update today. If you give me a few minutes, I will walk you through step by step what you can do to make a change in your ads that will turn them from volatile and underperforming into something that performs really well. It's actually a very simple fix. People love to overcomplicate this, and I want to give it to you straight right now. My name is Matt Fleischer, and I am an ad marketer. I am a strategist. I help businesses with their ads and their offers and figuring out this stuff. I am here to help you keep your ads profitable. And every video that I give you is something small that you can implement today, right now, to make a change in your business. So if your costs have gone up, if your leads are not hitting the mark, or if your performance is unstable, then this is for you. Let's dive into the computer and I'll show you guys 3 things that you can fix right now. So let's jump in here. And I got the old whiteboard up and we're going to use green today. So the Andromeda update is a massive change, and what people are freaking out over is how to game the system. Everything's about hacks and gaming the system, and I'm here to explain to you that you don't want to fight Andromeda. You actually have to play nice with it. It could be your best friend or your worst enemy, depending on how you go about it. So what it is an ad delivery system, and what its job is to do is to basically show ads at the right time to the right person and the right offer, okay? And the goal of their system, you have to keep this in mind with any platform, their goal is to keep people on the platform for as long as possible, right? The longer you're on the platform, the more ads they sell. The more ads they sell, the more money they make. That's the goal. That's why we're in this attention-seeking economy. It's literally the game with ads, all right? So it's an ad delivery system. So what is it, though? Well, it's an AI system. And what do we know about AI? Well, you need to train it with good data. And what people are not understanding is that because this is an AI and because we need to train it, we need to send it good signals so that people are seeing our content, engaging with it in a specific way, and then using that data to send them the correct offers at the right time. Now, I know that sounded a little complicated, but let me explain, okay? So we need to train the AI with good data. So what is good data? So in the case of Instagram or Facebook, we can look at likes, we could look at comments, we could look at sharing, and with video, we could look at watch time. Now, a lot of businesses focus on likes, they focus on comments, they focus on sharing, maybe they focus on clicks, like actual link clicks to their website, and those are all fine metrics. I'm not trying to poop on them, okay? But watch time has a little bit more to it because it takes an investment from the end user to be part of it, right? So like it's very easy for somebody to scroll, click a link, back out, and disappear forever. It's very easy for somebody to just heart something or drop a comment, cool, or share it with their friend. That's fine. But that's not going to give us any indication that these people are deeply interested in what we have to offer. And that's where watch time comes into play. And that's because, let's say you put up a video ad and you had a 30-second ad or 15-second ad. Well, that's not a huge investment in time. 15 seconds is not long enough. But let's say you were on YouTube and you're watching a video that's between 3 and 5 minutes long or 10 minutes long. Well, that is the kind of watch time that Meta absolutely loves. It needs to see this. Because if you can get somebody to watch a 3 to 5 minute video on Instagram or on Facebook, well, that is a huge indicator to Andromeda that they should send that user more content just like that. So that's your 3 to 5 minute video. Well, now all of a sudden it's going to start sending them all this other stuff. And the best example of this is if you've ever been scrolling, I'm sure you've been, and you see a specific thing. Maybe it's a humidifier or a coffee machine or certain types of clothing. If you stop on the scroll and you look at that product for a little bit, the next day, all of a sudden you've got like 10 different versions of that ad in your feed, right? It's because they're doing the same thing. What they're doing is they're sending signals to the Andromeda system that they're interested in this thing. And now we're going to send them more of that stuff because they've shown interest in it. They watched a certain percentage of the content. So in your business, if this is something that you're struggling with, I would encourage you to try a 3 to 5 minute video. Call it a VSL. It's a video sales letter. Do it with no call to action because we don't want anybody leaving the page. We just want to collect data that they're watching 25% or more of the video. And then what I want you guys to understand is that Meta's watching everything that people do. They're watching all of this. When they stop, when they scroll, how much they watch, how much they don't watch, all of that. But when you start collecting this in a custom audience, well, then you've got something really powerful because people that watch the 5 minutes are showing deep interest in what you have to show. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to use that data to retarget them with the next pieces of content that we want them to see. So maybe the first video is just info-based, just straight information. Could be testimonials, reviews, videos of the product in use, different things like that, photos, all kinds of good photos of the product, right? Could be info marketing too. This works for literally anything. But you get somebody to watch that 5 minutes, then you start sending them the next pieces of content, and these can have the call to action in them. And what you're going to do is you're going to get a much higher quality customer out of it because these are the people that genuinely care about whatever it is that you're selling, right? It's not about getting as many views as possible. You actually don't want as many views as possible. You don't want to go viral, quote unquote viral. For instance, if you were looking at it from an SEO perspective, there are searches out there that get millions of hits per month. Literally, millions of hits. But that doesn't mean that somebody's ready to buy. They're not going to spend money with you necessarily. They might just be searching something. It's low intent. What we're doing is we're going after high intent people with this strategy. Because if I made a video, and let's say I run a med spa, right? And I'm showing the different treatments that we have as a VSL. It's a 3 to 5 minute video. I collect 25% views. So somebody's watching between 2 minutes, 3 minutes-ish. I use that data to build a custom audience. I build up that custom audience. Then I start sending the next pieces, right? What are the services and benefits that we offer? Maybe you can you could get a facial here. You can get a massage. You can do GLP-1 treatment. We have a spa. We also have a sauna. All these different things. People start watching this. The more that they're watching, Andromeda is going to keep sending them that stuff. And then you have your subtle CTAs. For these, people will start coming in. And these are the people that are genuinely interested in what you have to offer. So I hope you guys found that helpful. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you find this helpful. I think it's great stuff. I'll catch you soon.